found Ciri at last, on the Isle of Mists where the elven mage had concealed her. There was no time to rejoice, for the wild hunt descended on them. They fled, Ciri teleporting them to Kaer Morhen, where their friends awaited. The wild hunt arrived at Kaer Morhen soon after. A great battle ensued, and the fortress's defenders might all have perished had Ciri not demonstrated her powers. So sudden and violent was her outburst that the wild hunt was forced to withdraw. The battle was won. The war had barely started.
Welcome back to The Witcher 3, everybody. That was pretty heavy. That was pretty heavy, and you know, losing Vesemir was something I didn't expect. Looks like everybody's kind of dealing with it, in a sense. And our next step is really to talk to Avallac'h about what to do next. He's kind of taken on like a pseudo-leadership role, I guess. Maybe not even pseudo. It's like he's pretty directive, and everyone's, I guess, gonna have to be open to that.
I'll remember your teachings always. And the sacrifice you made.
Man. Now, let's see what these guys have to say.
Thank you.
Please. She was my ward, too. And the old should only ever stick around to help the young. You know, this hardly ends your struggle.
I know.
Whatever you aim to do now, remember you'll find souls willing to aid you in Skellige. Myself, Crach, his children.
I definitely remember that.
Don't really know what I'll do next.
When doubts plague your mind, follow your instincts. Should they steer you wrong and land you in muck, you'll land at peace with yourself. And that's most important.
Good advice.
Bah, of course it is. I'm a hierophant, aren't I? I must pick a course for home soon. Take care of yourself, and Ciri.
Thanks again for everything. What's on your mind?
Kaer Morhen. Can't imagine this place without Vesemir. I'll head down the valley soon, then find somewhere else to winter next year.
I think you should stay.
Come on, it's the only home we've ever had. Stay.
No, Geralt. Place has been dying a while. Last nail in the coffin today. Time we accepted that.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. I'm not going to try and stop you.
That was tough.
We managed.
Thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
So what's your plan? Are you looking to stay at Kaer Morhen? I highly doubt it.
Would you consider staying at Kaer Morhen?
It'd be nice. At least for a while, till I figure out what's next.
Agreed. Do it.
Okay. Interesting. Didn't expect that.
So, tell me.
I can say I've seen it all now.
I still don't believe everything that happened.
Risked your lives for me. How can I repay you?
We'll think of something. Right?
Definitely.
What will you do?
We're bound for Novigrad. To fight the next fight.
If you miss us, look for us at the camp.
It definitely will.
There you are. Crying shame about Vesemir. I'm sorry.
Thanks for your help.
I had a debt to pay.
Heading straight back to Skellige?
Duty calls. But listen, Geralt. You've a king for a mate. Rare's the man who can claim that. If you or Ciri, or you and Ciri, if yous ever need help, the gates of Caer Troll stand open.
I'll take you up on that.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Come to see how I'm feeling. Thanks. Not bad.
That's good.
Son. Horrible about Vesemir. I know you were close.
Thanks. We were.
Listen, far be it from me to stick my beard, but it'll no scratch an itch. So don't take this the wrong way. I want to help, whatever you decide, but to my mind, we've got to counterattack. We've got to find the Hunt, Eridan, and charge at them both like a bull at a heifer.
Not that simple, unfortunately. We have no way of finding them. They find us easily. Can take us by surprise whenever they want.
Forgive me, Geralt, but that's the blathering of a man who clearly can't snap out of it after a tragic loss. Drink it off. Sleep it off, whatever it takes. Just get yourself together and think things through.
I'll do that, Zoltan. Thanks for everything you did for me and Ciri.
May I be honest? Had I known what would happen here, I'd never have come anywhere near Kaer Morhen.
Thanks.
I'm glad I could help, but I shall leave as soon as Lambert feels better.
Oh, interesting.
You going together?
I've an idea, but I need a witcher to help me see it through.
Oh, God.
Lambert has agreed to assist me.
I'll let him know what he's in for.
Good luck. And thanks again.
We're even now.
Fair enough.
Can we talk?
What about?
Holding up all right?
Love questions like that. Am I holding up? What? My dick? This is shit, Geralt, and you know it. Knew the old man couldn't live forever. Even told Eskel that when it came time, I'd get his sword. Fits my hand perfectly, you know? But Vesemir deserved a better death. Whereas he died like a louse. Crushed.
We'll avenge him.
Doesn't look that rosy to me.
Can't give up now.
Try not to get into any arguments, can you? They've all come here to help.
Are you gonna tell me how to behave now?
No, just asking you nicely.
How's this for a nice answer? Kiss my ass.
Okay. This has been good.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Okay. I'm gonna go now. Let's see what Avalok has planned.
Jirel can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this some other time.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Jirel from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the Hunt. We need sorceresses.
The Lodge.
Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Isn't it kind of not a thing right now?
Many of the Lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca and Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
I mean, I don't see a downside, really. We do need the help.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard.
Oh, really?
That will be our bargaining chip.
That's big.
Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this.
I just given you time.
Somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
You're right. Prove today you can take care of yourself.
Easier to pat someone on the back and hope things will work out than it is to face the truth. Jirel possesses a great power she cannot control. She is a danger to herself, to others. Until she learns to control it, she should remain isolated.
First of all, bollocks. Second, if you're going to speak of courage, at least address me directly, and not through Geralt.
Got a girl.
I'm gone.
Ciri needs time.
True, but she also needs training. She must learn to control her abilities.
I'll just give her a second.
Is training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Cyril,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
Well, don't give up. When she first started Witcher training, it didn't come that easily either. She's certainly
shall
gifted,
return
but she
to this
wasn't
later.
perfect.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
See?
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avalok says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
I think I know how to lift your spirits. Let's go and do something fun.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey! You'll
I don't know if
regret
she's
that.
in the mood. Oh yeah, a little sand ball fight, I guess. Whoa!
Hey, that's cheating.
Wimp.
We'll see
There is
about
no
that.
way.
I'm playing nice.
Do I have to like... Oh, don't let the snowballs hit me. But I can't seem to... Oh, here we go. I do have snowballs. I gotcha. Okay. Oh, but I'm out of snow. Make more snowballs. How? There we go. This is bizarre.
Hey! That's cheating! Oh, you're in for it now.
Come on.
Oh, I will thrash you. Hey! That's cheating!
I'm whooping her. I should probably let her win, but she'll know. She would know. funny. Too good.
You were right. That really worked. Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
Thank you. Yep, hit her right in the back of the head. She knows. That's cool. I'm glad we got to do that. Just let off some steam. Not like it hasn't been a bit heavy.
Geralt. Geralt. Wake up.
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled
do you
the
mean?
horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Enlighten me.
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith.
What?
No better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Yeah, but how'd you even learn about the Sabbath?
How'd you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avilark. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Man, hold on.
Wait. Something I gotta tell you before we go. You know, the Emperor really wanted you found.
Yennefer mentioned something.
Yeah, do you know
Wanted to
why?
visit him.
Why would you tell me now?
Because this could be your last chance to see your father.
Think I should go?
I mean, I think it's up to you.
Ought to decide for yourself.
But I want your opinion. Should I go or not?
I mean, if it were me, I would probably want to go. Even if all the circumstances in the past existed, I think you should still go.
Probably just wants to talk.
How can you be sure? What if he wants something more?
Promised me he wouldn't force you to do anything.
So I should go?
He is your father.
Vizima is on the way. I suppose we can drop in.
Good stuff.
Ready?
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
A week to Vizima.
Your Imperial Majesty, Geralt of Rivia, and
Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra, Princess of Bruges, and Duchess of Sutton. Heiress to Innes Ard Skellig and Innes Anne Skellig, and suzerain of Atra and Abiara. Get used to it. Before long, every soul from Nilfgaard to the Dragon Mountains will kneel before you.
If that's what she wants.
I did not expect you to keep your word, Witcher.
Ciri wanted to hear what you have to say.
And she will. Your reward.
I don't want to be in his debt at all.
Didn't come to collect on a deal. You asked me to bring your daughter here. I did just that. Ciri will hear you out, then we leave.
Are you sure? Never again would you need to stalk monsters while wading through sewage.
I'm sure.
I understand. Honor prevents you from accepting coin. In that case, a stallion, a thoroughbred Nilfgaardian, awaits you in the stables. Treat it as an expression of my gratitude.
Thank you.
Now forgive me. I wish to speak to my daughter.
Follow me, sir.
Here we go.
White Wolf, good to see you.
Yeah, you too, I guess.
You had no trouble crossing the Ponta, I trust.
None.
I take it you crossed via the ford near Banglin? It's fortunate you did not choose to ride through Rind, a troubled region still. Radovid seeks to breach the front in the west. But he'll not succeed. Not before the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area.
Ciri hasn't agreed to that yet.
Yes, of course, she's tactful, not one to celebrate an offer not yet made. But this is not the kind of offer one refuses.
Ciri's not the kind of person that you would expect.
Isn't it?
Do you know any who would not like to be Emperor of Nilfgaard?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I thought only the wine-addled minds of bards and poets could give birth to such stories. The prodigal daughter of the most powerful ruler in the continent's history returns on the eve of his final triumph to embrace her inheritance. Simpletons adore such stories as they do the princesses, ever beautiful and delicate while the...
Geralt,
that was quick.
We're leaving.
So nice to see you, my lady.
Likewise. Time we were on our way.
A shame you can't stay. I hope to continue this on another occasion.
That makes one of us.
Wonder what he said to her.
Well?
If he thinks he can buy me, he is sorely mistaken.
He offer anything specific?
Yes, very specific. Thoroughly absurd. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Not now, at least.
Won't pressure you. When you're ready, let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood.
Oh.
The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
Yeah.
Hanged himself after his wife died. Daughter's in Novigrad.
A true shame.
So, how do you know he's gonna be at this place?
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avilark told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world, In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
Interesting. Are you familiar with this place at all?
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Avalok's a good tutor.
Must be. Let's see what it's all about.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Okay.
The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
Whoa.
Loads of footprints. A crowd of peasants came through here.
A large crowd. So where are we exactly? Okay, so we're not too far from where the Crookback Bog was.
Geralt? Avalok claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalok's student.
Interesting. Okay. The Avalok was pretty heavily tied in there.
Should I shoot?
No.
I want to serve the ladies. But he's an outside.
Let them approach.
But
they've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that away, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing.
Oh, I don't know if you want that.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
So why can't we get past the gate?
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
Interesting, okay. So what happens when the ladies descend to you?
Ladies of the wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time, then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak.
I don't know, like... I'm interested.
This celebration, what's it about?
What do you need to know, Wanderer?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
But how do they repay
I met
you?
one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling. Scared to death, and about 8 years old.
Exactly.
Stay calm. Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
Said the ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat, the oak bears acorns. At times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
Okay.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
Well, I guess we should go.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Thekla. Okay, we could probably do that, I guess.
Prepare for it. For it too prepares for you.
Now, who do we have up here?
Not off with golden words. We'll all turn.
Just a regular trader. Oh, it looks like we... Oh, this is the little village, I think. Is this the same village? I don't recognize...
Farewell.
Oh, yeah, no, it is. We come up from that way, yeah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
Okay, anything that we may need from him doesn't really look like it. This dust is sometimes good to have, but let's just see. Oh no, we have tons. We have dust coming out of our yin-yangs right now.
Need something quick.
And actually, he might make a killing here just on repairs. I mean, for him, that's pretty significant.
So long.
For a hard winter. Oak will give plenty, don't ye fret.
Gave but 4 the year past. My grandmothers came down the mountain just before daybreak.
Something will stir this night.
Ladies, merciful ladies.
Why do I have a feeling they might descend tonight?
Ye await the ladies' gifts, the ladies' grace.
Good lad. Keep him out. I beg yous.
Look, a child.
No, that's not a child.
No, a godling. I know him. Name's
Here's
Johnny.
Johnny.
Well, old B, you're back. And I see you found your lass.
Yes, I did. Thank you for
I'm
remembering.
Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me as I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Ciri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
Well, I'm more curious about you right now.
What are you doing here? Last we met, you and the crones weren't exactly friends.
I got an invitation I couldn't refuse, same as every year. In their peculiar way, the crones tolerate my presence and wish to see me at their Sabbath. So I come, wander about, and go home with the rising sun. What about you?
We're looking for a path to the summit. Can you point us in the right direction?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you?
Even more so.
Figured as much. Oh, Path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
Sounds like a challenge.
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief, you're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key, open the gate, and meet the ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Pretty damn good at finding lost voices.
Yeah, you
Go
count me out
find
so
the voice of
quickly.
reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the Crones.
Big bloke, in full plate.
That's the one.
Going the right way. He's atop the mountain, all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday, heading up this path. What
Yeah,
are you
that sounds about right.
He killed my friend.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
Well, we gotta try, Johnny. Wish me luck.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Oh, I hope so too, Johnny.
Winds are rising, owls hunt, fire's just
What is this, a lineup to... What? Look at this little place. Oh, this will be interesting.